Sir, can you turn this way a little bit, please? Thank you.
How do you do, Mr. General Secretary?
How do you do?
Sir, could you turn around, please? Sir,
Thank you.
When we examined it and looked at it, we just couldn't see that this protocol would help with the BWC. And so we had to call it the way we saw it. It's not as if we suddenly jumped up and said, we're out of here. We have been communicating to our colleagues for many, many months, years in fact, but especially in recent months, that we had serious problems with this particular protocol.
I'd like the history of your country's relationship.
And as I have said before, it is not so much individual cases that should be our principal focus and concern, but the system that occasionally might go after people who perhaps should not be gone after or are not being given the full protection of law, and their universal human rights might be trampled upon. When we see circumstances and situations like that, we're going to talk about it.
Ho Chi Minh, the North Korean ambassador.
I was not there. I came in months later, and the letter that I received and I acted on made no reference to any particular place or any time or any date or any particular unit, and that's the way I handled it and sent it back through operational channels. And then when it came up to investigative channels, IG channels with specific data, then we were able to find information that kind of matched what had been reported. If you get my book, and if you look at my Vietnam experience, the first tour, and you read very carefully, there is a song in there. Thank you very much.
Are we going to get to see it?
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
But I think I'm sorry about that. I think it is very important for such an important and essential treaty. It's important that a great and big country as the United States, which takes so much place in the geopolitical area, that they are not able to sign it for the moment. I hope we can convince them later.
It's not so much unilateralist. They have more faith in the sort of notion of power balances. But of course those countries which have had reservations about it will hide behind the American decision. It'll be a lot easier for them just to say, well, if the Americans won't go along with it, we won't go along with it, and they'll wipe the sweat away from their brows with relief. And I mean, it's an enormous setback for the negotiation of the protocol. One can't walk away from that. It is an enormous setback, and we're very disappointed about it.
Yes, we're so efficient. Yes, it is. On a case-by-case basis.
ความตกลงนี้เป็นเรื่องที่สำคัญนะครับอันแรกก็คือเป็นก้าวอีกก้าวหนึ่งของความสัมพันธ์ระหว่างไทยกับออสเตรเลียอันที่สองก็คือเป็นความร่วมมือกันทางด้านกฎหมายแล้วก็ทางด้านการศาลนะฮะที่สำคัญ